Welcome inside Wapakoneta Gymnasium as the Redskins at 4-14 will play the WBL host to the Van Wert Cougars, coming in at 9-10 on the season. We'll have it for you coming up next here on Game Face Ohio.
Welcome to TSC High School Hoops, brought to you by TSC, GA Windsor, Frost Roofing, the Wapakoneta Family YMCA, and by Owen Kitchen and Bath.
Welcome inside Wapakoneta's Gymnasium and a huge WBL battle here tonight alongside Rick Bowersock. I'm Michael Hirn, and Rick, two teams trying to get back to 500 before tournament play starts, but it'll be a pretty good battle between these two squads. It has been at least the last 5 years.
Right, even though Van Wert's won 9 of the last 11 games between these two teams, they're both really playing well at times and really playing poor at times. So from that matchup, it's pretty even.
We'll take a look at our keys to the game here. First for the home Wapakoneta Redskins.
For the Redskins, they once again are looking for a consistent mental effort. Consistent meaning time after time after time. Communication defensively. Sometimes they stand and watch. They can't do that this evening. And they definitely need to take care of the basketball against a pretty scrappy Van Wert squad.
And for a Van Wert squad averaging 50.6 points per game on offense, it seems pretty simple, but their keys to the game, they need good offensive guard play.
Yes, that's important. Coach Bagley really emphasized that when I talked to him about it's been inconsistent, but when it is consistent, they are very good. Pressure the basketball. He wants to try to pressure the ball, and then at the same time, he does not want the Mets boy from Wapak to go off on him. And they hopefully, he said that they'd like to shoot a high percentage tonight.
As both teams finish rounding out their shooting here in the head to the bench for the starting lineup, we'll take a break. We'll be back with the tip-off here in Wapak in Western Buckeye League action. You're watching Game Face Ohio.
High-speed internet.
TSC offers 5 high-speed internet packages, and we have one that's just right for you, no matter how much or how little you use the internet.
24/7 free local technical support, and if you require a service call, you'll be pleased to know that we keep our appointments.
Bundle your high-speed internet with your phone and cable and save big money with our Emerge plan.
Ask about high-speed internet from TSC today.
Give us a call and see. It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Who do I call?
Since 1946, home and business owners have trusted Frost Roofing to help make the best roofing decision for their home, building, and budget.
Do you guarantee your work?
With an industry-leading 50-year labor and materials guarantee on select CertainTeed shingles, Frost Roofing has you covered.
So, what if I decide to move?
Frost will transfer this incredible warranty to the new owners, increasing the value of your home.
Church, home, or business, Frost Roofing offers you the comfort of knowing your roofing system is guaranteed by a professional roofing contractor.
Back here inside Wapakoneta High School near the banks of the All-Glazed River as they are honoring some of the PSAT students here at Wapakoneta High School. Alongside Rick Bowersock, I'm Michael Hirn, and it's always a neat thing when they're able to do something like that, Rick.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. Those kids work just as hard as any athlete mentally, and they're going to be set for some pretty good opportunities the rest of their life.
Now, if you had to take one of those tests now, how would you do?
I could probably fill out the instructions, follow the instructions. After that, it would become a multiple guess.
That's pretty apt for, I think, how most adults would describe those tests now. The starting lineups as they are announcing first, and the visitors, they get ready. And it's a good crowd on hand here tonight as they still filing in for this WBL matchup. And tournament play not that far away.
Right, these teams are both getting ready for that tournament. You know, each night's another step toward being prepared for that tournament, and it's good to see a decent crowd out here tonight. Everybody's been snowed in for so long, it's a good opportunity to get out of the house.
It's already started outside as Van Wert, 9-10 overall, 2-5 in the Western Buckeye League under first-year coach Mark Bagley, replacing Dave Freilich, the legendary Dave Freilich, 420 wins as the coach in almost 30 years at Van Wert High School. The 1989 Van Wert graduate. And I heard you guys talking earlier as we were meeting with the coaches. It's really nice to be able to be from a small community like that and replace and get to work with a legend like Dave Freilich.
Yeah, he mentioned that even, you know, and Dave's a good friend of mine as well, and just a super guy. And Coach Bagley said, you know, he had opportunities to move on, but he wanted to stay there and work because he said Coach Freilich wanted to get a state championship. Well, they got there a couple times, but they never got it, and it's really neat that Bags was saying he wanted to hang around to help Coach get that.
And Coach Bagley, member of that 1987 team that went to the Final Four, so he's got experience himself. Described his experiences. He got the dress, but he didn't get to play much.
Yeah, he was one of those great 8th, 9th, 10th men where he would really give a great effort, but the skill level just didn't catch up with his feet.
Starting lineup for his team coming off a 53-48 win on Tuesday night against Delta St. John's. 6-foot guard Michael Smelzer will wear number 5 alongside Kyle Kieber. Will wear number 20. He's a 6'2" senior. Matt Bidlack, number 23, as they do the rotating announcements. Will wear number 23, a 6'2" sophomore. Connor Holliday joins him, a 6-foot junior wearing number 24 for the Cougars, and rounding out their starting lineup, 6'4", 205-pound sophomore Drew Myers wearing number 32. For the Wapakoneta Redskins, 4-14 on the season under second-year coach Doug Stolpe, 17-24 here at the helm for the Redskins. The 2003 Mount Gilead High School graduate, coming off an impressive 71-49 win on Monday against Kenton. Ethan Good wears number 12. He's a sophomore. Cody Morgan, the junior, wears number 14 at 5'10". Adam Henderson, 6'1", number 22. Keaton Metz wears number 23, and he's their big scorer that you mentioned in the keys to the game. Van Wert will have to try and figure out how to deal with a 6-foot junior, and Corey Crawford in the post, a 6'2" sophomore for the Redskins.
Starting all underclassmen, the Redskins. Tonight's game for the fans, you want to keep an eye out on Connor Holliday and Matt Bidlack for the Cougars, and for the Redskins, Keaton Metz and Adam Henderson from the scoring standpoint. But I encourage you to watch down inside. It's going to be interesting tonight in the paint how teams play.
Bidlack and
keep
Holliday,
an eye on that.
The two scorers that you talked about. 35 points in the last outing against Delta St. John's combined. Bidlack, one of the 3 captains on this Wapak squad. I love these dark gray jerseys they're wearing. A lot of teams in the area, Lima Central Catholic and Columbus Grove, have gone to those, but really Van Wert, it actually fits their school colors.
Yes, it does. They're pretty sharp.
And Wapak will be in the all whites trimmed in red as we get this one started up. Keaton Metz, a 6-foot junior, will jump it up for Wapak against his number-staking 6'2" Matt Bidlack for Van Wert. The ball is in the air and it's time to play basketball. The JV game won by Wapak 44-32. So a good test here for both varsity clubs.
Redskins start out in a little 2-3 zone.
Eber will go back up top to Smelzer. No, they're going to have to work across, see if they can get the defense out of position, I would think, to get a good shot. There's a 3 up and in by Connor Holliday.
Good outside in set. They threw the ball in the post, high post, checks it'll fake the pass to the low post, open up that wing for an easy assist for 3.
How important is that to hit your first shot from the field?
That's confidence, especially on the road.
Got caught right in the middle of the lane. Back out to Good. He got caught again. Good inside pressure there by Van Wert to force a steal. Jump stop at the bucket, shot up, good. Or one, no good rather, in the punch out. Smart basketball by Connor Holliday.
Right, he couldn't get both hands on it, so he tried to punch it out to his teammates.
So Van Wert now trying to bust that zone, having no problems getting shots from the opposite side.
Just set a little ball screen up there on the top against the zone. No communication, wide open shot. One of the keys for the Redskins was mental effort.
First basket for Michael Smelzer, one of the 3 Van Wert captains this season. He's giving his team a 5-0 lead. Good drop pass.
Good shot fake by Henderson, and then he dumped it off to Crawford for an easy 2.
Crawford, just everybody forgot about him underneath. He is a load to deal with in the middle of that zone. Van Wert working it around the perimeter again, trying to get shots from that opposite side from where we're sitting at.
They're being patient. That's what you have to do against the zone. Try to get it moving. Move the ball from side to side.
Holliday tries to feed in the middle. Nice kick across, shot for 3, up and in.
There it is, inside out again.
Smelzer 2 for 2 from the field. He's got 5 of their 8 points already.
They're doing exactly what you want to do to a zone. Take the ball inside, get it to collapse, and then kick it back out. Well-coached offense.
So Wapak's got to find an answer. They're looking for a shot from the free throw line. Just misses off the back rim.
Oh.
Next with the rebound.
Cody Crawford with the offensive rebound, falling down, just threw it up there and it went right through.
Hey, sometimes you get those horse plays.
That's right.
Couldn't do it twice, but it only matters if you can do it once. And he got called for the foul on the opposite end.
Yeah, got caught, stopped his feet and got caught behind and then tried to catch up, and it's too late. Redskins in man-to-man now. Got out of that zone.
Well, it wasn't working. Try something else as they try to get Holliday down underneath the basket, but good defense as Adam Henderson cut him off on his way to the basket.
Look for Van Wert to run some kind of set offensively to get a shot for a shooter.
8-4.
Comes off a double screen on the backside.
Cougars leading on the road, trying to make it 11. That shot too strong off the back rim. Good rebound. Better follow through, but the Cougars stay with it as Myers keeps it alive. Up to the high post, trying to get easy screens. Van Wert showing they're really patient here.
Really share the ball really well.
Myers is working hard as he's abused and will get a pair of free throws. Keaton Metz with a foul. That'll be his first.
Right now the Van Wert Cougars are playing with a lot of confidence, and they're playing very unselfishly. They're getting good position on backside for rebounding. The Redskins got to pick up their effort, start communicating, and get after it here a little bit.
It's a Cougars team, too, in that 5-point win over Delta St. John's. They jumped on them early. They led 7-0 in the first couple of minutes and sort of just shocked the Blue Jays, who themselves have now dropped 3 straight.
Now they're going here to a little 1-2-2 type of look. Zone. After a free throw, they change up defenses somewhat. Give the Redskins a different look.
Already midway through this quarter, and Van Wert showing that they can shoot the basketball, and they got to show it on defense. Good block there. Just establishing possession. Came up behind Henderson.
Henderson made a nice move, got open, but Myers did a great job of getting back in position to block that shot. So the ball's just going inside too easily.
Didn't miss that one by much. One of the big keys you talked about for Van Wert was to protect, or for Wapak rather, was to protect the basketball, but it's been Van Wert who's been able to do that.
Yes, they have, and there was a turnover by the Redskins. Those are the kind that are unforced errors that coaches' stomachs turn upside down when that happens. There's the old cross and go, and
great take of the basket by Bidlack. Already a 12-4 lead.
And if you notice, the the Cougars are getting any shot they want, pretty much.
And if they don't, they're getting the rebound to get yet another one. The take right in front of the rim, missed by Crawford.
That's a good execution. They got the ball reversed and had a good shot.
He's got all 4 of their points, but he hasn't scored in almost 3 minutes. I'll tell you what, these shots they're getting that are missing aren't missing by very much. And the putback goes for Kyle Keeber, and there's a timeout.
I think coach is going to take a full timeout here and talk to his squad about the energy level, and let's get somebody screened out.
14-4 here on the scoreboard with about 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout. You're watching boys basketball action here on Game Face Ohio.
Throw one over this way.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Just call on TSC. Part of your community. TSC. It's as easy as it can be.
Telephone, TV, internet too. We make it all so easy for you. Locally owned, fast service and more. We've got what you're looking for.
TSC. Give us a call and see. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Call TSC.
When you see an orange truck, you think GA Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange GA Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because GA Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, GA Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange GA Windsor & Son truck, think green.
14-4 in the early part of this quarter in favor of the Van Wert Cougars. Alongside Rick Bowersock, I'm Michael Hearn, and a really torrid shooting quarter for the Cougars thus far.
They've played well.
Good will bring it across the timeline as Wapak trying to get those points back. The one big difference that I've noticed thus far, Rick, is Van Wert is attacking the basket a lot more and then getting shots from the perimeter. It doesn't seem to be happening the other way around.
Right, but the difference between right now Wapak and Van Wert is Van Wert's attacking the basket inside out, going inside out and stuff, but they're doing it as 5 people with good ball movement. The Redskins are going down there and they're running their isolation type plays, which they do well, but basically you got one guy setting screen, one guy penetrating off the screen, the other 3 are standing watch. So they're trying to penetrate, but defensively Van Wert's doing a good job of keeping them out of there.
Bruns missed both free throws. The ball goes out of bounds. It will be Van Wert basketball. Alex Temple, 6'8" senior, into the game for the first time, replacing Corey Crawford for Wapakoneta. And Jake Bruns, a 5'10" senior, you saw him miss both of those free throws. And as he got in immediately, drew the foul. Van Wert looking for the back door. They'll take it from the high post instead. Off balance shot. Wasn't really that close for Bidlack. Bruns proven that he can draw fouls in a hurry. It'll be the second time he's been to the line off the blocking foul.
Well, he's being aggressive, you know, and that's the game. You got an advantage, take it, penetrate in there and draw a foul and go to the line.
He'll give the foul to Nick Keeper, who's checked in the game, the 5'11" junior. Bruns hasn't gotten one of those free throws to drop yet.
I think Edson's going to drop. They've been shot well. They're a good rotation.
There you go. So he's 1 of 4 from the line now, and it's a 14-5 Van Wert lead as they come roaring back here on offense.
Skins are in their man-to-man. Got to really communicate. Lots of screens, backdoor cuts coming from Cougars.
Bidlack took a couple extra steps as he tried to back down into the post.
Yeah, he's kind of forced the last couple shots there. With Big Alec in there for the Redskins, number 55, you have to be aware where he's at because he can block some shots.
Jarrett Cook, the 5'7" junior, he's into the game for the first time for Wapak, replacing Ethan Good.
They're going to keep an eye on...
I'm going to say it was a hook.
Jared Cook is a really good three-point shooter, and they picked him up right away when he came off the bench and got right up on him. And he was, I think he got called for foul, didn't he? They called fouling him or a screen?
I wasn't sure if they called they didn't put one up on the board, but I thought the initial call looked like an offensive foul. So it'll stay Van Wert basketball. Well, it'll now be Wapak basketball as Connor Holliday commits the turnover.
Well, he signaled double dribble, but there again I couldn't see because there was another official right in front of me.
Wapak now with the basketball. They trail by 9 with a minute and a half to go here in the first. Runs with a nice jump stop. Thought he was going to take it all the way to the basket, try and draw another foul. Henderson got caught under the basket, able to put it up and in though.
That's his game. If he can get the ball down inside, he's going to do some good things with it.
He sort of hid and disappeared down low when he went all the way down to the block, came back up, and kind of like a jack-in-the-box, just screw it up and in. So 14-7 here with a minute to go in the first as the Wapak Redskins need a big stop here on defense heading into the quarter break. Bidlack, he takes such long strides. They were right down here in front of us, and it looked to me like he may have taken an extra shot or an extra step, but he got fouled, and he'll go to the line for a pair.
Right. He's a strong young man. He's not real tall, but he uses his body well and gets to the line a lot. He's one of their scorers. He's doing a good job tonight.
Hit the free throw. He's now got 4. He's given his team an 8-point lead. He's got one more here from the line, does the sophomore. Hit them both. So a big key for Van Wert, obviously, is free throw shooting. He could be, too, one of those players in Matt Bidlack. Next year, the WBL is going to lose a lot of the stars in the Western Buckeye League are upperclassmen. Terrence Sullivan, Dakota Mathias.
Right.
Those two playing each other tonight, but he could be one of those kids who steps up next year. Crowd did not like that call one bit. To our right of where we're sitting at, I heard a lot of boo birds in the building tonight on the jump ball, but Wapak will keep possession of it. Good job by Temple to corral that one here with 30 seconds left in the quarter. Good screen, enabling Cody Morgan to get that jumper to go down.
Cody came off that screen well, too. He caught the ball and went shoulder to shoulder and got an open jumper.
Elijah Wortman, the defensive stopper in the last game against St. John's, according to Coach Bagley, into the game for Van Wert for the first time. 10 seconds to go here in the quarter as they work it around the perimeter, down to 5. Got to get a shot off here quick. It'll be into the hands of Nick Keever, throws it up, and that is too short. Oh, almost made it onto the other end, so it's 16-9 in favor of Van Wert after one quarter of action here at Wapakoneta. We'll take a break and come back with the second quarter of action on Game Face Ohio.
Combine internet, telephone, and cable, and what do you get? Big savings. That's right. With TSC's bundling package, Emerge, you can combine your high-speed internet, telephone, and cable and save lots of money. Watch the convenience emerge, watch the great service emerge, and watch your savings emerge. So call today and bundle all of your services with the local company you know and trust, TSC.
TSC. Give us a call and see. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Call TSC.
Owen Kitchen and Bath Showroom has been family owned and operated since 1990. We can help you from start to finish with your entire project. Let one of our professional designers put the final touches on your project. Owen Kitchen and Bath now has 2 showrooms to better serve you in Wapakoneta and Lima. Owen Kitchen and Bath, cabinetry that will take your breath away at prices that won't.
$16-9 after the first quarter in favor of the visiting Cougars. Rick Bowersock and Mike Hearn here with you. As Van Wert will start the ball off with the second stanza. A much faster Van Wert offense right now, Rick, than what Wapak is playing at pace-wise.
Yeah, Wapak in the last 4 minutes, though, has really went to that's man-to-man and starting to play it a lot better, talking, communicating.
There's a battle right now going on between Van Wert's Drew Myers and Alec Temple of Wapak underneath. It'll be Myers who will win this one. He'll turn around, try to get Temple off of him, kick out for 3.
3-second call. 3-second call that time.
Because Stoller had a wide open look on the wing.
Right, inside out action again, but Alec Temple was able to affect that shot. They had to throw it outside.
Go to bring it up and initiate the offense as they go to Cody Morgan on the left wing. Cody dribble drive. Again, Wapak trying to work outside in. Morgan, he's so fast with the basketball. Smells are able to stay right in front of him. Try to get it into the post again. You see the reverse. There's Temple trying to set up in the lane, but he's fouled by Drew Myers.
Ethan Good, number 12, has done a nice job since he came back in here. He's just a sophomore, and he's looked a little nervous to start the game, but he came in that time and was taking care of the basketball like he could and drew a foul there.
Actually, they changed it. They gave it to Smelzer as he was out on the wing against Cody Morgan. So 3 team fouls apiece here with about 7 minutes to go in the first half. Both teams playing aggressive defense.
Henderson once again getting the ball inside, and then he does a nice job of staying low and uses some head fakes. Drew the foul, going to the line, good free throw shooter.
Something to keep an eye on. Bidlack just picked up personal foul number 2 as Henderson hits the free throw. He's done a good job, especially from that one spot right on the right block.
Right. They did a nice job that time. They got everybody moving early before they started to penetrate, rather than come down 5-on-5 and just go with penetration or the one pick and roll and go.
Henderson hits both free throws, cuts the lead to 5 at 16-11. There's a foul right here in front of us on Keaton Metz. That if you would be able to see the footage of where we're sitting at, you would know that Rick did not agree with.
Well, I don't know. I thought Keaton had a good job, moved his feet, kept his hands off, and that new rule with the, I don't like it.
A great move. Bidlack up and in. He's going to keep playing here with his 2 fouls, but he's going to continue to make shots, and he's got 8.
They're going to go to his zone to protect him a little bit defensively.
There's a deep 3 from the left wing by Good.
See, that's an early 3. The ball never moved that side of the floor, and it's not that, Ethan's trying to do what he can to help the team, but when the defense is set, if you shoot it and don't pass it before you shoot it, everybody's going to get screened out. You have no chance for a rebound.
Bruns back in for Metz for Wapak, trailing by 7 at 18-11. And that is one of those things I've heard a lot of coaches talk about throughout the course of the season, is that new hand check rule. Almost a steal from behind. Henderson able to come away with it. There's a steal here coming back the other way. Able to hold on to it. Smells got a little bit lucky. What a take to the rim by Connor Holliday. Showing he's not afraid. He's got 5, the second leading scorer in the game now.
That was a real nice move. He went in, beat his man, went by the 2 big guys inside and laid it up.
Defense just seemed a little bit out of sorts that time for Wapak. Moving the ball around the perimeter, coming up on 5 minutes left here in the first half.
Going against this 1-3-1. They're matching up pretty good defensively with it.
Step into the 3 from the right wing, threw it down to Cody Morgan.
Right, but he threw it inside. And just that little bit, threw the ball inside, got it back out, easy 3.
Said if you're going to challenge me, I'm going to shoot it on you. And that's what Kyle Keeper tried to do from the left corner for Van Wert on the other side. His, however, not as fruitful. Morgan thought about taking it again there.
Should have took it back inside again because the guy had him on his hip. Get it back.
Crawford down there is a bruiser. He'll be on the other side, and again, Henderson creating the separation, getting the and one opportunity. That kid is fun to watch when he goes to the basket.
Yeah, he's really, maybe 6 foot, 6'1". I don't know what they list him at.
6'1".
But he's really strong, and he's quick, and he's got good feet, and he keeps his balance. And he gets down inside, he's hard to stop.
And that's the big question about leaving Bidlack in there for Coach Bagley. He just picked up his 3rd foul, and he's got to take a seat now for probably the rest of the first half.
Oh, I'm sure he'll keep him there for the half, yeah.
Free throw won't go, but here's one underneath. That shot off balance by Joey Moreland, 5'10" senior. Morgan's feeling it now, but he should have thought better on that 3. The rebound comes away to Bruns.
Good backside rebound by Bruns, and then he double dribbled. Got to get under control.
I'd say most normal games you see about 1 or 2 double dribbles. We've already seen 2 here in this game.
Redskins got the lead cut down to 4 points.
On a 7-4 run in this quarter is Wapakoneta. Morgan out there on defense. Here's a spin move up and under. Crazy shot for Holiday, but it goes again.
I'll tell you, like he kind of went off against Delphos St. John's doing that same thing. Just he penetrates, he's hard to stop, and he can score when he gets to inside.
Morgan with another and one chance. And how important is it that they were able to do that off that ISO?
Exactly. And they had the little shooter out in the corner on Morgan's side that they know they're guarding little Cook tight, so that he got no help, therefore was able to get to the other side.
Morgan gets the free throw to drop this time on the and one. He's got 8, cuts the lead to 3, the lowest that it's been, well, since early in the first quarter before Van Wert went on their run. The crowd were looking for a call against Connor Holiday. There's a feed into the post, trying to get down to the block. Spin move off the backboard, shot won't go. Great rebound
another
by
offensive
Moreland.
rebound.
That is one place that Wapak has given up a lot this season. A lot of teams have been able to do that to him.
Another double dribble.
That's the 3rd time now, the 2nd time for Van Wert in this game.
That is unusual, because you could go 2 or 3 games and never see a double dribble. We've had like 4 of them tonight. That's just the kids are, part of it's you're playing good defense against you, and you think you're going to pass it off the dribble, and you pick it up, and then somebody steps in that path, and that's what causes that a lot of times.
Now there's an interesting move by Cody Morgan too. As they brought the ball across, he let it roll to half court before he picked it up, knowing that the clock wouldn't start. See if they can, if they need that extra second later on, they'll know that where it came from.
Right. But Cody's pulling it back out. It's going to go with a high pick and roll.
Little stutter step as he throws it down into the corner, but Bruns and Cook were standing in the same spot. Bruns lost the handle on it. Nathan Stoller able to get him to cough it up. Another turnover.
Right.
Goes back the other way.
A lot of times kids get so pumped up and excited that they over dribble. And that was a case where he was trying so hard to make something happen, but he was wasting his dribble. You take your dribble to go to the basket or draw a defender or what, you make a purpose for it. And he dribbled 4 or 5 times with no purpose.
Sam Heingardner, the 6'1" junior, into the lineup for the first time for the Redskins. Here comes Smelzer to the basket. Shot partially blocked away by Temple. The rebound won't go either. Here come the Redskins. And again, a chance to tie it as Morgan thought about, you can see a little hesitation step, thought about pulling up. He will take it from straight away, top of the key, and ties it.
There you go. Inside out again. Henderson penetrates to the block, back pivots, kicks it out to Morgan for 3.
I believe he's got 9 of his 11 points here in the second quarter as he ties it at 22. with that jumper from about 23 feet. So now it's Van Wert on their heels, trying to get the momentum back heading into the half. Shot for three from the wing, rims in and out for Nathan Stoller. And Wapak with a chance to go ahead in the game for the first time. Drop pass to Henderson, right block up and in. All of his points have come from underneath, either resulting in a foul off that move or the layup itself.
Right,
24-22 now.
That's his game.
Here's a three ball launched up by Holiday that won't go, and Van Wert was able to get a lot of good shots earlier. They're settling for threes early in the possession now, trying to force themselves back into the lead.
Right.
Morgan up top being defended by Connor Holiday. They'll work it across as Jarrett Cook will come out. He'll take his shot against Michael Smelzer. They'll work it to Morgan, left wing, 3 feet behind the line, doesn't matter. Just buried it.
Right, he's on fire right now. He did a nice job. They set him down to the baseline, set a screen for him, popped him out. Van Wert wasn't communicating. He's hot, he gets the three, knocks it down.
27-22 now. Van Wert holds for the last shot. As they try and get one shot, they've got Smelzer set up here on the right wing in front of us. They'll go into the left wing instead. Shot for three up. Smelzer with a rebound. The putback at the buzzer is good. So we'll head to the half. It is a 27-24 game here at Wapakoneta in favor of the Redskins on Game Face Ohio.
Sure, you don't need a set-top box to watch cable, but without one, you're not getting everything your TV has to offer. Add a set-top box from TSC to your television and get more channels. Get a channel guide that tells you all about the shows. Run multiple devices through one universal remote, and you can even add DVR and HD channels. Get everything your TV has to offer with a set-top box. Call TSC and ask for your set-top box today.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Strength is about so much more than the body. It's about being together, serving, sharing, and caring for those around us. It's about keeping score in the heart rather than on a scoreboard. Be a part of a community that builds more than your body. At the Wapakoneta Family YMCA.
Back here on Valentine's Day, the hosts not very lovey here tonight as they've gone on an 18-8 run in the second quarter, and the Redskins now leading 27-24. Rick Hearn, I just combined their names. Rick Bowersock and Mike Hearn here.
Redskins defensively picked the pace up with about 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. And those during that period of time until the end of the second quarter, they had Big Alec in the middle there, and he made an impression on some of those kids, and I think they were a little hesitant to get in there. Plus, that freed up the other defenders to get outside and get on their shooters. You still, if you're in Wapak, you talk a little bit about trying to keep under Holiday and Bidlack. Just stay with them. They got to definitely do a better job of screening out. They can't give them that many second opportunities. And just keep attacking. That's what they want to do. For Van Wert, I would think that he did some coaching them up on what they wanted to do with Henderson, because Henderson just killed him, and then he was scoring inside, so they tried to get help on him. That opened up Morgan on the outside, and he knocked him down. So you got it, you know, that's how that game works. I mean, anytime you can throw the ball offensively inside and kick it back out, you've got an advantage.
Morgan and Henderson have combined for 22 of the 27 Wapak points. See if they are the duo to continue the scoring and pick up win number 5 on the season for Wapak in the second half. We'll take a break, come back with a third quarter of action. You're watching WBL basketball here on Game Face Ohio.
College is getting more and more expensive, and the students of Wapakoneta need help now more than ever to make college more affordable. There has been an organization who has given more than $500,000 in scholarships since 1972, and 19 students in the graduating class of 2013 received a total of $13,000 thanks to your generous contributions. They administer scholarships funded by local organizations. This organization used to be called Dollars for Scholars, but has changed its name to the Wapakoneta Community Scholarship Fund. The fund is asking you to write a tax-deductible donation of $25 or more to provide scholarships for students at Wapakoneta High School. If you want to invest in the future of our city and country, please support the Wapakoneta Community Scholarship Fund. The future is in our students' hands.
Back here at Wapakoneta High School, looking at the scoreboard, it says 27-24 Redskins. And Rick Bowersock, how close have these two teams played to your keys of the game?
Well, I think they've been pretty close. Van Wert came out and shot a high percentage early, and Wapak shooting the ball pretty well now. Wapak started to communicate defensively. I don't think either team took care of the basketball like they had hoped they could. But I think the second half will be a cleaner played basketball game as far as the turnovers go.
Starters back in for both teams. For Van Wert, they'll go with Smelzer, Kieber, Bidlack, Holiday, and Myers. And the 5 on the floor for Wapak as we have our first foul 9 seconds into the quarter here. We'll go against Kyle Kieber. That'll be his first, team's first. Good, Morgan, Henderson, Metz, and Crawford, the 5 on the floor for the Redskins. Here comes Morgan, put on a shooting display in the second quarter. Got almost all of his points, but a turnover here will give Connor Holiday a chance to go for an and one. All of the and ones in this game have been on that side.
Yeah, there's turnover there. Keaton Metz tried to penetrate and it dribbled it up his foot. And they were there to get it and pick it up and take it in. Those are another thing a coach's pet peeve is don't give up easy layups, you know, and try to contest it and make sure that he doesn't get it off or let him go, but don't give him 3.
Coach Bagley relaying his defensive assignment to Michael Smelzer as he will come back and pick up Ethan Good. The free throw ties it. Holiday drops it in, gets all 3 points on the and one. He's now got 10 as he ties it at 27. Good balanced scoring thus far for the Cougars. They've got 3 players with 7 or more. Feed into the post straight away. Started at the block, ended up on the other block by the time the basket went up and in.
And did it legally, didn't travel.
Crawford with his first 2 points since early in the game when he had the first 4 points for
Great
Wapak,
effort,
trying to add to it. Back down the other way, shot up off the backboard. Results in nothing. Keeper comes away with it.
A good steal at that end by Morgan. Did a nice job getting down in there and digging it out.
Smelzer went past 4 defenders on his way to the rim. He wants to keep this game tied and wants to get him a chance to go ahead.
They can't continue to let him take the ball to the basket like that.
He and Connor Holiday have combined for 19 of the team's 29 points. Able to get around the screen, shot up off the backboard. Won't go, a scrum for the ball. Keaton Metz won't get it, but Smelzer will. He'll come back the other way, all the way to the basket before he's bumped. That'll be the second foul here in the first half against Wapak, as I believe that one. I'll give it to Cody Morgan, that'll be his first. Really the only player in any kind of foul trouble for either teams right now is Matt Bidlack. As Bidlack with the basketball, he's got 3 fouls in the game. Had to sit the last 4.5 minutes of the first half. Smelzer with an off-balance shot. Tough kid, able to get the rebound. Holiday, a little too fast, too furious on his way to the rim.
I'm not sure about that one. I like he got a good step, but I didn't think he traveled. But they'll take it.
2 minutes into the quarter, we're tied at 29. As it's a 5-2 Cougars run to open the quarter.
Redskins moving the ball back and forth, looking for that ball screen off the reversal.
Good using Henderson as a prop over on the left side, trying to get a good look at the basket. Morgan with Holiday's hand in his face. Feed into the post. A good shot from the free throw line. Good.
Good by good.
Right. That's when he missed one earlier. I had to resist the temptation to say not good by good.
Yeah.
His first 2 points of the game, giving his team a 31-29 lead. Feed into the post and a kick ball. Or are they going with the foul?
Well, the Cougars are definitely going inside with the ball this half. Dribble penetration the first 3 possessions, and this time they've thrown it down to Meyer in the post, trying to get him a score down there. So they're attacking the basket. I think Coach Bagley got that across to him.
Good look for Bidlack off the openings, or off the inbound, but that was the foul by Corey Crawford on the other end. That was his second for Wapak. Smells are so fast with the basketball. Kick out left side, shot 3 won't go. And again, here come the Redskins with a rebound. Van Wert got into that in the second quarter where it seemed like they were forcing a little too much. I think they still are doing it at times here.
Yeah, they get going too fast sometimes.
Working from the inside out and a timeout. Redskins will take a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. It is a 31-29 lead for Wapak, using an 18-8 second quarter to erase a 16-9 first stanza, in which they didn't come out of the gates all that hot.
No, they're still trying to feel out what each other's doing defensively, and I think both teams coming off out of the halftime speeches were instructed to take the ball to the basket, and they're doing that, but they're forcing it, you know, and letting it come to you when the time's open, and there's you can do that, do it, but don't just put your head down and go.
Elijah Wortman into the game for the Cougars. Alex Temple in for the Redskins. Redskins with the ball now coming towards us here on this half of the court.
1-3-1 half-court trap, maybe. Yeah, just straight 1-3-1.
Watch out for Henderson down here underneath. Good looking for the back door. It was just stolen away. It wasn't thrown high enough. Smelzer took it away from Cody Morgan. Smelzer again with an off-balance shot as he faded away from the right block. So still a 31-29 lead, and I can see Coach Selby over there. He jumped up off the bench on that last defensive possession for Wapak.
Right. Cougars back to the man-to-man now.
Morgan pulls up from 23 feet, hits nothing but twine.
Got to get up on him, he's hot.
He's got 17 as he continues that absolutely amazing display he put on in the second quarter. Skins with a little run to respond. Trying to get a shot from the corner. There's Smelzer with a 3. He has not gotten anything to go in this second half. Tell you who will, though, Elijah Wortman, the 6'1" senior. A load at 230 pounds underneath to deal with.
A little bit of a loose ball on the backside of the Wapak defense, standing around watching.
So 34-31, Wapak still the aggressor. Here's another shot from 3. That one won't go. Great rebound, able to keep his feet away from the end line as he gets the basket, is Adam Henderson.
Henderson likes that right side, doesn't he?
Yes,
nice job of boxing, screening in, getting that long rebound,
now,
and then finishing it.
A full timeout, 36-31 Wapak. We'll come back here. It'll be 3:08 left in the third here on Game Face Ohio.
Who do I call?
Since 1946, home and business owners have trusted Frost Roofing to help make the best roofing decision for their home building and budget.
Do you guarantee your work?
With an industry-leading 50-year labor and materials guarantee on select CertainTeed shingles, Frost Roofing has you covered.
So, what if I decide to move?
Frost will transfer this incredible warranty to the new owners, increasing the value of your home.
Church, home, or business, Frost Roofing offers you the comfort of knowing your roofing system is guaranteed by a professional roofing contractor.
Yes,
This is man's greatest invention, the Whole House DVR from TSC. You'll never miss a second of your favorite program again because you can pause the show in one room and play it back in another, even while you're recording it. You watch different shows at the same time and pause, fast forward, and rewind from any set. You can even pause live TV. Man's greatest invention, the Whole House DVR from TSC. Just maybe not woman's greatest invention.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Back here at Wapakoneta High School, home of the Redskins. The Skins on top, 36-31. Alongside Rick Bowersock, I'm Mike Hearn, and I don't think anybody's going to be able to step out on Cody Morgan and make him not take a shot from the perimeter.
Well, they're going to have to get out there.
Trying to go inside are the Cougars as they work back outside.
Little zone, 2-3 zone. Trying to match up a little bit, the Redskins.
See if they're trying to get a good look for Smelzer or up top to Holiday. Well, they'll get one underneath. It'll go for Elijah Wortman, and the defensive stopper this season with 4 points in the quarter.
Right, that was really nice setup there. They threw it into the high post, medium high post. And kids have a tendency defensively to turn, look at the ball, and they went back door right in the baseline, scored an easy layup.
See what Wapak does to respond. Here's Bruns to the basket with the right hand. And they said he traveled on his trip to the twine.
He did, shuffled his feet there on that move. Come up out of his stance. He could eliminate that situation if he just stayed down lower. He wouldn't lose his footing and travel like that.
Now the Cougars back on offense with 2 minutes to go in the quarter. As they trail by 3, but a chance to change that here. They'll go up top. Good dribble drive, take to the rim. 2 defenders bumped him, shot won't go for Connor Holiday. As I saw Wortman arguing that the tip should have been Van Wert basketball, it'll go the other way. Into the game for the first time for Wapak is 6'5" sophomore Aaron Huffman. Nick Kieber back in for Van Wert. Looking for the screen for Huffman down here on the right corner being defended against Bidlack. There's a good matchup size-wise. Huffman trying to look over the defense just inside the 3. He'll throw it up from the wing. Lead back to 5 now, the largest that it's been in this quarter for the Skins.
Right. The young freshman off the bench knocks down a 15-footer.
There's Kieber with a dribble drive. Nice pass underneath to Wortman, but it won't go. Wortman just too strong and chased the rebound.
I guess he's a sophomore, my bad, but still a good shot.
There's a take to the rim and a foul. That'll give Cody Morgan a chance to add 2 free throws.
Right. Cody's been hitting those outside threes. That time he caught it, they came flying out on him, and then that opens up the penetration for him.
Would have been his first 2 points in quite some time that didn't come from the charity stripe or the three-point line. First free throw is short.
That was a little stiff-legged there. He didn't get his legs into that one.
Joey Moreland and Nathan Stoller back in for Van Wert. Alec Temple checks in for Wapakoneta.
Metz,
alongside Keaton Metz,
came back in the game.
And Jarrett Cook as well, so a trio of substitutions. Ball on the ground. Wapak tried to call the timeout before the jump ball using Temple's long frame. I think that might be the only reason, him being 6'8", the only reason why that ball wasn't going back the other way.
Right. He did a nice job. He moved his feet, got around, got a handle on that offensive rebound.
Schmerge into the game now. Zach is 6'2" senior. He wears number 33 and will look to add some defensive prowess with a minute left. Smells are almost threw that one into the crowd. They'll work across from left to right. Back up top, Smelzer thought about pulling up. But when you got a 6'5" hand in your face, it makes it a little harder. Dribble drive from Smelzer on the left wing as he again works across. They really want to get him a shot here, trailing by 5. They'll say a foul. They'll give it to Cody Morgan. That'll be his second to go along with his 17 points.
Full body, I guess, there. I didn't see that, but we'll move on.
Moreland with the ball. Van Wert with 30 seconds to go in the quarter, and Huffman's going to get tagged for that one. I think a little bit of help and a little bit of Nathan Stoller losing his balance. 5 team fouls now for Wapak, 2 for the Cougars. As Adam Henderson checks back in for Aaron Huffman. Wortman and Smells are running the screen game off the top. They'll give it to Stoller. Smelzer must really think that he has something because he pulls up every time he gets the basketball. Clock down to 15 seconds as he feeds inside. Back outside now. They need to get a shot.
Kid's doing a nice job there.
Here in the next 5 seconds.
Got good help. Now you got to get back, set back down.
Smells with the ball. Kick out shot for 3 from the left corner, up and in. Nathan Stoller is the third quarter ends. We'll head to the break. It is a 38-36 Wapakoneta lead here on Game Face Ohio.
When you see an orange truck, you think GA Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange GA Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because GA Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, GA Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange GA Windsor & Son truck, think green.
High-speed internet.
TSC offers 5 high-speed internet packages, and we have one that's just right for you, no matter how much or how little you use the internet.
24/7 free local technical support, and if you require a service call, you'll be pleased to know that we keep our appointments.
Bundle your high-speed internet with your phone and cable and save big money with our Emerge plan.
Ask about high-speed internet from TSC today.
Give us a call and see. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Call TSC.
And had the whole game.
Welcome back here to the fourth quarter of action at Wapakoneta High School as the 3 there by Nathan Stoller makes this a 2-point game as we head into the fourth alongside Rick Bowersock. I'm Mike Hearn.
We're going to see a lot of action this quarter.
That was a 5-point game. It'd be a lot different right now. There's a shot to make it a 5-point game high off the rim, and the rebound corralled by Bidlack. Keep in mind, still playing with 3 fouls. Kyle Keeper with the ball on the left wing now, trying to feed into the post. Looking for that quick give and go on the left side. And a foul that the crowd didn't like very much is on Zach Schmerge. That'll be his first. Team 6th. So pretty soon we'll see Van Wert shoot free throws the rest of the way.
That's a free throw situation is definitely in Van Wert's favor.
23-foot jumper from Nathan Stoller won't go. It'll roll out of bounds at the scorer's table and come back to the Redskins.
Skins ball. Cougars only have 2 second-half fouls. Skins 6. 1-on-1 for the Cougars from here on out, and the way they penetrate, they could get to the line quite a bit.
Wapakoneta with the ball now here right in front of us as they try and get into the post, but they're backed out onto the perimeter. That ball knocked out of bounds into the Wapak bench. They'll say last touch by Van Wert, so we'll stay here with the Redskins. 7 minutes to go in the game. Van Wert led 16-9 after 1, 27-24. Wapak led at the half, 38-36 after 3. Neither team has scored in the opening minute of the fourth stanza thus far, but you got to believe the ball in the hands of Cody Morgan. He wants to change that in a hurry. Schmerge with a shoulder like it's still football season. The shot won't drop though. Here's the rebound back the other way. Van Wert with a chance for the lead. Other than that one in the corner, Stoller hasn't gotten anything to drop. The foul underneath. It's on Schmergy. That's his second, team seventh. So now free throws for 6'4" sophomore Drew Myers. Michael Smelser comes back in, replacing Nathan Stoller for Van Wert. Schmergy will check out, replaced for Wapak. 1-and-1 free throw won't go down. It will stay 38-36.
Skins need a good possession here. Push this lead up a little bit.
Screen on the wing, trying to get the shooters open, but the rebound off his own missed shot by Corey Crawford.
That's what they need to do. They need to keep going right back in there until they stop him. Crawford
4 in the first quarter, now 4 here in the second half. He's got 8 overall. He's given his team a 4-point lead at 40-36. Elijah Wortman coming back in for Van Wert on the next dead ball. Van Wert sort of dribbling themselves
Van
into
Wert's
a
got
corner.
Bidlack down in there with Morgan, a little bit of size advantage for Van Wert.
Good, providing the defense on Schmergy as he chases him all the way around the horn. Nice jump stop, dribble drive, shot up. And how many of those has Connor Holliday missed in this game that would have been a big difference maker?
Another offensive rebound.
Shot for 3 from the right wing. Triple is good by Bidlack.
Gave them 2 possessions at that end of the court. So they had that offensive, defensive rebound. They wouldn't have hit that 3.
That'll give it, you're right, that'll give him 11 as we come up on 5 minutes remaining in the game.
Let's say they're really overplaying our wings.
That one wasn't.
Henderson.
Nobody was on Henderson, and he just drained it. 43-39 now. He's got 13. Almost a quiet 13, though, after what Cody Morgan has done. Ball down into the corner, and a duck under by Kyle Kiever.
Bedlap's going to go baseline.
Van Wert, remember, has won 9 out of the last 11 meetings.
Good screen out that
the other way.
Crawford did an excellent job of screening out that time. Got good position. They called Van Wert with a foul from behind.
Pretty good tune-up here for Wapak as well. That Lima Senior sectional that they're playing in is just brutal. 14-3 Bath, Salina, Elida, Shawnee, St. Mary's. They're 0-4 against that set of teams this season.
Right. They've improved a lot since they've played those teams, but they still got to.
Nobody came up to get the ball. They got a timeout. So Wapak will take a full timeout. They lead 43-39 here with 4:43 to go in the fourth on Game Face Ohio.
Owen Kitchen and Bath Showroom has been family owned and operated since 1990. We can help you from start to finish with your entire project. Let one of our professional designers put the final touches on your project. Owen Kitchen and Bath now has 2 showrooms to better serve you in Wapakoneta and Lima. Owen Kitchen and Bath, cabinetry that will take your breath away at prices that won't.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Just call on TSC. Part of your community. TSC. It's as easy as it can be.
Telephone, TV, internet too. We make it all so easy for you. Locally owned, fast service and more. We've got what you're looking for.
TSC. Give us a call and see. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Call TSC.
Western Buckeye League matchup here between the Wapakoneta Redskins and the Van Wert Cougars. It is the Redskins on top, 43-39. Next up for the Redskins, well, at least in the tournament, they'll start off with Salina. So that'll be a good matchup. This one, a little bit of a tune-up for things that they might see against the Bulldogs.
Correct.
Trying to work it into the post to Huffman. Huffman caught on the block, will turn around, throw it up, and throw it in.
He had a size advantage down there, and he took care of it.
7 3/4 thus far as that shot from the wing goes out of bounds for Connor Holliday. Jared Cook will take a seat, and it'll come Cody Morgan with 4:14 remaining in the game.
Once again, the Skins going inside with the basketball down here. I really like that.
Full court press from Van Wert, as last time nobody came up to check the ball. They'll call a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Van Wert, and that is huge for them.
Right. Skins got to be aware of that press. They just had a timeout. I'm sure Coach talked about it because that's why he had to take the timeout. But you got to be aware of that. You can't just stand and watch and think somebody else is going to do it. You got to react.
Stoller in for Wortman for Van Wert. They'll just have to flip it back up ahead. Kyle Kieber with it at about mid-court. Defense now by Good. Trying to run around the screen is Smelzer. See if they go back to him, top of the key, flipped it around. There's a shot for 3 from the wing, too short. Good rebound. Nobody boxed out, but a jump ball.
Good job by Henderson, reaching in, moving his feet, taking both hands in after the basketball, and moving his feet while doing it, as opposed to what most people will do. They get to see that ball to slap at it. And it's exactly what you're supposed to do right there. For you young kids watching, keep an eye on him. He's very fundamental.
And a 30-second timeout by Wapak, and they lead 45-39, but they're quickly running out of timeouts. Actually, they don't, well, they say 1 left on the scoreboard. So 4 still left for Van Wert. I would think that would favor them later on.
Well, not if you can maintain this 6-point lead. It won't really matter. However, like you said, he's trying to get them all focused and let them play the last 3.5 minutes or whatever we have left. I don't like those clocks up there when they do that tick off. Forget what it is. Well, we're just rambling right now, but that's okay. Everybody went out and refilled their drinks.
They hit pause on the DVR right now.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, here we go.
3:52 to go in the game. Coach Bagley, interestingly, too, is going defense for offense. When they don't have the basketball, he brings in Elijah Wortman. And when they do have the basketball, he brings in Nathan Stoller, substituting those two back and forth. Full court press from the Cougars. Able to break it, though, as they come across the time.
That's a bad place, though. Nice move.
Feet underneath. And I think Temple almost got caught. He couldn't believe there was nobody behind him.
Nice job by Ethan. Good. Get that ball down inside. Just keep throwing it down in there.
47-39. Here's a 3 to change that. Up and in by Kyle Kieber, and a quick timeout. And there's where those timeouts come into play as they take a 30-second timeout.
All right, he wants to get that press set up. Van Wert very quick and well coached in the run and jump here. They're going man-to-man and trying to run and jump and get a trap and a steal. Skins got to take their time, be strong with the basketball. You got 10 seconds to get it across half court. Don't panic.
This is starting to look a little bit similar to last year when a 44-39 Wapak win rather. They went on a 12-6 second quarter run. They have not beaten Van Wert here at home since 2006. But last year, Wapak led it late, iced it with free throws, 4 in the last 17 seconds. See if they can hold on to this lead as they're up 5 right now. The whistle will set it off. Full court press again, and a foul from behind on Connor Holliday.
See, they've got some fouls. They can gamble a little bit here. They got 2 more fouls to give before the 1-and-1. They're not guarding the basketball. They've got a safety back here, and they're denying everybody else and switching all screens.
Anderson quickly throws it into Huffman as they'll have to work to get it across. Here's the defender chasing down the sideline. Morgan fires one to Good. Good from the free throw line. Pull up for Huffman. That ball rattled around, knocked out of the hands of Alex Temple. That's pretty hard to do considering he's 6'8". Take to the rim. Smelzer is fouled on his way to the bucket.
Alec didn't time that rebound real well. He had position and he jumped a little too soon. And when the ball got to him, he was on his way down. But anyway, they push the ball at the floor, Van Wert, and get to that foul line. That's what you got to do with 3 minutes to go. Stop the clock and score with the clock stopped.
Smelzer at the line looking for point number 10. And he can't get it on his first offering. He'll get one more. So 47 to 42 with 3:08 left, and Huffman will take a seat for the moment. Keaton Metz will come back in, and Keaton, for the most part, has been pretty quiet in this game.
That's what Van Wert wanted to keep him under control, and they have.
He actually doesn't have any points.
Keaton.
Smelser hits the free throw, cuts the lead to 4 at 47-43, gives himself 10 points as he takes the seat.
Keaton needs to get in there and get some rebounds and get himself going here. He can help this team defensively at this point.
Joey Moreland into the game for Van Wert for the first time. Here's a deep throw, a turnover as the safety Connor Holiday comes away with it. 2:55 and a real big chance here to cut it down to a one-possession game. We'll run it to the left wing as good defense on the switch, but not good enough. I really thought that one was going to go down from the angle.
I think they got Henderson with the body. He tried to take a charge, but
that'll be on Henderson. It'll be his first.
Holiday's very good at getting that ball to the basket, especially in the open court. I mean, he can get around one or two players easily.
First free throw rims out.
They're not shooting the free throws very well tonight. They're going to need to in this last 2:40 if they want to climb back and take the lead.
That's something they were able to do throughout the course of the game in their win against Delta St. John's. Not so much here tonight. Second one won't go either. And you could tell when it left Holiday's hand, he was hoping that he got a little bit of a roll.
They're running and jumping, miss or make.
Morgan to good. Take to the basket, shot off the rim, won't go. Holiday comes away with the rebound. Counter will bring it back out to the right wing. 2:25 to go in the game as he is going to have to stop because his coach got a timeout.
Yeah.
He took a 30-second timeout.
Another 30-second timeout here. They're going to try to get a good shot.
Looking at the game reset, it's a 47-43 Wapak lead. They've committed 9 fouls, so the next one will put Van Wert in the double bonus. Van Wert has only committed 4 fouls, and they've still got 2 timeouts left to the 1 for Wapak.
Well, they know what they're doing. Van Wert's denying full court, and then they're running and jumping once they get someone dribbling, which means they're sending another defender over there, and then they're all rotating on the backside. Well, the Redskins are kind of standing around. They need to, I know that coaches taught them what they have to do here, but it's experience. You need to all be involved. You need to all know what you're doing, and you need to take care of the basketball and do it.
Smelser will bring it across off the inbound, and a bucket and either a turnover or a tie-up because Van Wert's got the possession there would be huge for them here. Back off to the hip.
Still trying to go that inside and out situation. Crawford did a nice job that time on the post.
Holiday with the screen on the right wing.
Now they got Morgan posted up down there, inside out, reverse three-pointer.
There's a shot from 3 from the corner that Stoller hit to end the third. He can't get it here. Outlet up ahead, shot. Wow, let 2 defenders go right by you.
Nice job by Morgan attacking and Henderson to get out.
Henderson now with 15 gives his team a 6-point lead at 49-43.
That's huge right there. That was just a huge play.
It was a smart play too.
Right. Then they got what they wanted, that 3 out of the corner on the reversal, but Redskins got the rebound, pushed her back up.
Smalser's 3 from the left wing won't go. There'll be a over the back on Kyle Keever.
Right, goes back to fundamentals. You know, you get Morgan gets in there and he screens out. You know, just screen out. Does a fundamental thing. Henderson at this end, a fundamental thing. Again, shot fake, ball fake. 2 people flew by him. Fundamentals, Dan. It's all about fundamentals. Square up, catch the ball, see the floor.
Now, I was going to ask you too, being a longtime coach, how frustrating is that, especially at this point in the season?
Well, it's very frustrating. Just like that there, you had the press beat, and that's okay, but let's pull it back out because they had an advantage in numbers. Possession before that, we had the advantage in numbers.
Take to the rim, shot won't go again. Rebound won't go either. Van Wert, there's a lid on the bucket right now. They'll go out of bounds with 59-7. They trail by 6 still. Kyle Keeper comes back in and see what the 6'2 senior can do as he replaces Joey Moreland. Again, defense for offense. Before, it was Wortman for Stoller. Now it's Keeper and Moreland. Inbound, Van Wert needs to get it in, still with 2 timeouts. Good take by Holiday, spin move back outside. Dribble drive, wild shot off the top of the rim by Smelzer and a foul. All of that in the span of 7 seconds.
Right. Just an out of bounds play there. It's going to be Redskins ball. Here comes the pressure, denial, safety out here at half court, protecting the long pass.
Again, they've been burned a couple of times already by that home run. Trying to keep away from
reverse it. Good. Got to reverse the basketball there.
They'll give the foul to Michael Smelzer. It'll be team foul number 6.
One more time. Then we get to go free throw line. The Redskins shoots free throws. Fundamental, set a good screen here. Wait on it, run off of it.
And we add 10 minutes to the game. As that is where we'll go now. Foul with 47-4. Joey Moreland committing the infraction. That's his first.
The Redskins can convert on their free throws at this point in the game. Play solid defense, fundamental, don't foul. Take care of the basketball, they got a W.
Keaton Metz at the line, hasn't gotten a point yet. Really hasn't played all that much in this game. Misses the first one, that one's huge though as Crawford comes away with a rebound and he got the and one. His teammates are, well, the least you could say is pumped.
Yeah.
So back-to-back fouls as Crawford will go to the free throw line, trying to add to his 10 points.
Nice to see a young sophomore like that make a play like that. That's so much experience you get from that and confidence.
Got the free throw too. 52-43, this one's starting to slip away from Van Wert. They need a quick 3 here with 40 seconds. Smelzer will take his time working across the wing. Dribble out, and I think Stoller was going to try and shoot it, but he lost the handle. Deep 3 straight away off the right side of the rim by Bidlack. And Wapak with a rebound. Wapak will get a full timeout with 27.9 seconds left. We'll take a quick break and come back. It is a 52-43 Wapak lead here on Game Face Ohio.
Strength is about so much more than the body. It's about being together, serving, sharing, and caring for those around us. It's about keeping score in the heart rather than on a scoreboard. Be a part of a community that builds more than your body. At the Wapakoneta Family YMCA.
Combine internet, telephone, and cable, and what do you get? Big savings. That's right. With TSC's bundling package, Emerge, you can combine your high-speed internet, telephone, and cable and save lots of money. Watch the convenience emerge, watch the great service emerge, and watch your savings emerge. So call today and bundle all of your services with the local company you know and trust, TSC.
TSC. Give us a call and see. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Call TSC.
Just 27.9 seconds left here in this one as the Van Wert Cougars will likely drop game number 11 on the season. Wapakoneta trying to pick up win number 5. Most importantly, their second straight WBL win. 52-43, that was a wasted possession. Tried to outsmart the defense, but the shot will go out of bounds. Tried to throw it off of Kyle Keeper. That's more effective usually when the kid's turned around not facing you. Same duo as Henderson will throw it in to the right of his own basket, looking for the home run. To good. 23 seconds now. Wapak, if they get it across the timeline, I was going to say they'd be in good position, but Cody Morgan lost the handle on it. Here's a shot from 3 for the left wing by Connor Holliday, up and in. He's got 13 now. It's a 6-point game with 12.2 seconds left.
30-second timeout here. You know, the Redskins, they're going to end up winning this game, I'm pretty sure at this point. But what they have to learn to do against the pressure is to time cuts, cut hard, get the basketball, square up, and look. They're getting it, and every time they get it, they dribble. And you can't really, you can over-dribble against the press. And that's when they get in trouble. And they'll learn that as they go along, and they have these experiences, but they just seem to, a press is designed mentally to mess up the team you're pressing. Well, it works only when you let it. They can't let that happen. You got to square up the basketball. It's all a fundamental thing. What are your options? Square up. What are my options? Where are they coming from? And they're just dribbling too much against it. So that's my tip for the fans today. Of course, it's easy to sit here and know all that stuff. And I'm sure the coaches taught them that. It's just they got to learn. They're young.
A little insight.
Well, they have to learn. See, there again, he caught it. What did he do right away? He dribbled it. He caught it, he dribbled it. He caught it, he dribbled it.
Well, he's a junior. It might be a little bit late to
but
teach
he's
him that lesson.
He's still a rookie as far as playing varsity because he didn't play varsity last year much. But I think if he just comes to that jump stop, catches it, squares up, no chance of turning it over. They're going to foul.
So Metz at the free throw line where he's 0 for 1. That foul went against Joey Moreland for Van Wert, team foul number 9. Metz's free throw leaves his hand. It won't go either. That's the last 1 and 1 for either team. 7 seconds left. Shot from the wing. Up. Shot won't go, and it'll be stopped with exactly 2 seconds left. And a very unhappy Coach Bagley with Nick Kieber over there. Asked him what he was doing.
Well, the Skins with 2 seconds. I think they got this one wrapped up. But
yeah, the fans are starting to head towards the exits.
Hard-fought battle, not a pretty battle, you know, not a fundamental battle, but they were able to, with Morgan shooting the ball as well as he did it outside, and Henderson scoring inside, and then Corey Crawford kid, the big sophomore, he's got 11 points. You know, he's come out of his shell a little bit down in there. So positive things can be taken away.
Good hits 1 and 2 free throws, 53-46 as Smelzer will throw one up from the volleyball line. Didn't miss by much, but it'll be a 53-46 win. Win number 5 on the season for the Wapakoneta Redskins. As we'll take a break, come back and wrap this one up here for you in the Western Buckeye League matchup. Wapak 53-46 on Game Face Ohio.
College is getting more and more expensive, and the students of Wapakoneta need help now more than ever to make college more affordable. There has been an organization who has given more than $500,000 in scholarships since 1972, and 19 students in the graduating class of 2013 received a total of $13,000 thanks to your generous contributions. They administer scholarships funded by local organizations. This organization used to be called Dollars for Scholars, but has changed its name to the Wapakoneta Community Scholarship Fund. The fund is asking you to write a tax-deductible donation of $25 or more to provide scholarships for students at Wapakoneta High School. If you want to invest in the future of our city and country, please support the Wapakoneta Community Scholarship Fund. The future is in our students' hands.
Welcome back one final time to Wapakoneta High School as myself and Rick Bowersock getting ready to say sayonara. Van Wert goes down in defeat, 53-46. It's their 11th loss of the season as they drop to 2-6 in the Western Buckeye League. Wapakoneta improves to 5-14 overall. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and they're now 2-6 in the WBL.
Yeah, and I think they're like maybe 4 out of their last 6 or something. They're getting better. They're playing harder. They're just, the smarter they get a little smarter each game. I think they're going to be, come tournament time, somebody that you don't really want to play in that first round.
And speaking of the tournament, the Wapakoneta Redskins in the Lima Senior Division II Sectional will take on the Salina Bulldogs on February 25th at Lima Senior at 8 p.m. Van Wert will take on Coldwater on February 26th at 8 p.m. at St. Mary's, and that's a pretty loaded sectional too.
Right.
LCC, St. Henry, Van Wert, Delphus Jefferson, Coldwater, who they'll see tomorrow, will the Redskins, Parkway, and then Allen East.
Right. It's a fun time of the year about right now. Everybody's getting ready for the tournament. Snow's melting and
well,
life is good.
You haven't been outside lately.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, the Redskins got them another win. Got a home win, a WBL win, and they're getting better. So
Wapak now 4-5 at home on the season. They trailed 16-9 after one, but they led 27-24 at the half, 38-36 after three, and a hold on for a 53-46 win. Cody Morgan leads the way with 17. Adam Henderson with 15. Corey Crawford throws in 11 for Wapak. The two leading scorers for Van Wert, Connor Holliday with 13 and Matt Bidlack with 14.
Good balanced scoring, and I like the Redskins going inside out offensively, and Morgan made that all happen by hitting some outside shots. He played well tonight. If he can play well and Henderson keeps playing well and Metz is going to play well, he had a bad game, and we get Cody going down in there, or Crawford going down in there, we'll have some weapons.
Van Wert will go home to take on Delphus Jefferson tomorrow night, while Macomb will be at St. Mary's. That'll be our broadcast for tomorrow night here on Game Face Ohio. Next Friday night, Shawnee will take on Wapak here at the unnamed gymnasium that we still haven't come up with.
It's the Wapak High School gym.
So we'll have to work on that off the air. One final time, again, 53-46 in favor of the Redskins. And we'll say goodbye for tonight for all of us here at Game Face Ohio. For Rick Bowersock, myself, and the entire crew, have a great night and an even better tomorrow. And stay warm from Game Face Ohio.